our team staying focused through a really tough stretch and finding a way to win. A couple guys made big plays down the stretch. Turnovers is clearly a big story of this game. We had 24 of them. We had 11 in the fourth quarter, which is alarming considering the jerseys we were wearing tonight. I feel like we should know which guys are on our team and which guys aren't when we wear the yellow. But it was a really tough stretch, and the guys just dug in. Like they never wavered in their approach. You guys can't see and hear the timeouts, but they were really locked in just on getting a stop and trying to find a way to get a basket when we went down one there. And Colin obviously hit the really tough pull-up, which was a big play for us. They scored, and then JC, we've talked a lot about end-of-game situations, and for him to get the 2-for-1 layup at 32 and a half seconds left was a huge play because it puts us in a very different situation as far as closing the game. And obviously Walker made a big play, getting the offensive rebound on the missed free throws, and then knocking two down. So a lot of great stuff down the stretch. I thought JC's defense guarding the inbounder when they were going for a three was tremendous, understanding what they were looking for and taking some of that away. Just overall very, very happy that the team was able to maintain focus, because I think it would have been very easy there in the fourth quarter to kind of let go based on some of the turnovers we had. So another big one tomorrow.
How is Lauri getting to the free throw line so much lately?
Done a great job of understanding that he is a physical beast, and that when he gets an angle on people that he needs to be physical on offense. And he's just done a good job of using his body, of understanding angles. He's not shying away from the contact, and the way the rules are in the NBA, you get the benefit of the doubt, because to play defense when guys are driving the ball downhill, you really have to be perfect. You can't put your hands on them, you have to beat them to the spot. And with his size and strength, I think he's just done a tremendous job of not shying away from the contact. And it's been a huge thing for him, being our number one guy, and understanding that your life can't be all jump shots. It's just not the way the game's going to go. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself if it's all jumpers. And I think he's done a terrific job of using force on the offensive end. A night that he goes 4 for 13 from the floor, he still ends up with 28 points, and I think that's a credit to him and his growth.
Obviously, on a night when Mike is out and Taylor is kind of making his return, things are not as sharp as you would normally expect them to be, but 24 turnovers, including 7 by JC, 5 by Lauri. What could have been, I guess, what kind of contributed to things not being as sharp as you would like?
Passing late, to me, was the biggest issue. Orlando's a team that really swarms the paint. They do a great job of shifting into the gaps, and if you try to split that defender that's in the gap over and over again and then make a late pass out to the perimeter, you put yourself at the mercy of really good athletes. We saw even the one at the end where Banchero, it looked like a football, pick six play where he just took off because Lauri kind of hesitated in the post and then threw an overhead pass cross court. And I just don't think we did a good enough job passing the ball early in the possession versus their shifts. And it got us in some tough spots where you get in kind of in the middle with the, Orlando's length, and, they play so hard on the defensive end. I thought, we put ourselves in a bad spot by not making the early pass versus their shifts.
What did you see out of Ocha tonight, that made you want to put him in the 5 or 6 guys that close tonight?
Yeah, I thought his physicality was great. Did a good job defensively being physical. Did a good job going to the glass being physical. I think Ocha is showing that he has a lot to offer even when he's not making shots. That physicality defensively and on the glass is something that's very important to us, and I think he's done a great job of understanding that his life is not all jumpers. Similar to our conversation about Lauri, like there's other ways to contribute to winning, and Ocha has done a great job and really made the most of his opportunity.
Jordan had a career high 12 rebounds tonight. What was what was the point to him getting to the glass so much tonight?
Yeah, I don't know if it was something necessarily particular to tonight. It's something that we've been talking about a lot as a team, that we need everybody to be on the glass, and especially the smaller players going back and pursuing. We can't just rely on Walker, Lauri, and Vando to clean up the glass. Kelly, when he's healthy, we can't do that. And I think tonight was obviously his best game. I haven't watched the film, so I haven't seen all of them. I assume there are some that are long rebounds, but you know, when Walker and those guys do a good job of blocking out, it's on the smaller players to go pursue the ball. And, you know, JC, 12 rebounds and 10 of them are defensive. So he obviously did a very good job pursuing the ball.
Walker starts the night 1 of 4 at the line. Obviously hits the last big 2. Any apologies necessary?
Oh, man. I don't think so, no. He's been great. He's been great. He's learning on the job, and he's, you know, we've talked a lot with you guys about just embracing the imperfections that come with playing in the NBA and dealing with failure and dealing with moments where you get dunked on and continuing to keep pushing. So just happy for him, because that'll be a big moment for his confidence to step up in that moment when you're 1 for 4 and make 2 big free throws is definitely good for a young player's psyche.
Did you talk to him after those 2 made ones?
No, I stayed away from him. Yeah, I'm not one to mess with the flow. If a guy hits 3 or 4 threes in a row, I'm not going to talk to him either. I just try to stay out of the way.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.